Hello, you're watching the Restimators. We are on week number 16 in our early retirement journey. Last November, we started a public account with $50,000 and every week we deposit $500. Our goal is to reach $700,000 in 10 years by maintaining a yearly return rate of 15%. Every Monday, we make changes to that account. If you want early access to these transactions, you can sign up for the Retirement Tracker. Link is in the description. So this week is yet another week that we closed in the red. We lost 5.12%, while the total market index lost 1.91%. So we did lag a lot, and again, PayPal was leading the public account down, closing almost 10% down yet another week. If you look in the month, PayPal is selling off like crazy, 40% just this past month. I don't know where's the bottom for PayPal. It's getting to these crazy levels. It wiped off years of gains. It's going back to COVID levels. And one thing I know for sure, PayPal is a great business and I still believe on it long term. And the more the stock falls, the less risky it gets for me as a holder, because at some point it will start rebounding. The same way, if the stock goes up like there is no tomorrow, it's not healthy. And I think that it's pretty much an example of an unhealthy sell-off that will eventually bounce back. The only thing that concerns me with this position is the credit spread, this put credit spread that expires in April. But apart from that, I'm not concerned about any of the other positions, including the leap for PayPal that expires next January for the 170 call. I'm down 62% just on that. In fact, if you look at my portfolio since November, that's when I opened the account. It was one of the worst times to start a new public account because I started at the peak of the market and after that it was just selling off. At some point in January, I think it was January 12, I was at an all-time high of 58,600. And then after that, it's just selling off since January, little over a month, where this account is losing value week after week, day after day. It's very volatile for two reasons. One, I'm using $10,000 in margin, and two, I'm doing options. So it is expected that my portfolio will be more volatile than if you are just holding stocks, not doing margin. I'm losing almost $14,000, and that happened nearly a month, like since January 12, where I hit the all-time highs. So it's hurting a lot, and I'm not concerned long term. There are a lot of like short-term news in the market that is not good, including the tension that is happening between Russia and Ukraine. And if Russia decides to invade Ukraine next week, you can expect the market to continue the sell-off. Conversely, if Russia decides to withdraw their troops from the border, I'm assuming the stock market will bounce back like there is no tomorrow. Long term, I'm still optimistic with the public account. I think we hold 4 great companies. VALE is the only one that it's giving good returns, and Corsair this week it's turned green for the first time since I've opened this account. So this week Corsair actually beat the market by quite a lot. We went up 7%. So yes, we are green by a hair, but we are green on Corsair, and also we are green on VALE quite a lot. I sold the covered call last week, and I'm thinking that I'm gonna close this covered call this week since the profit it's beyond 50% for the credit that I collected. So I collected about like $200 in credit, and now if I want to close this position, I have to pay $92. As you know, this gap when you short a contract is your profit. So I'm up about 116. Continue to make good choices with VALE, and I'm proud of this position. The total market, since I've opened it, it's down about 10%. I'm down, I think, 23%. So the public account is lagging the total market by quite a lot. It's because of these two positions. PayPal is down 43% since I've opened it. Just the stock, not even including the option contracts that I have. BABA, it's down almost 21%. Hopeful for the long term, but in the short term, it's a test of patience, right? I'm buying week after week. In fact, here are the transactions I've done. I got one more contract for the 2023 leap for PayPal on the 170 call, and I've paid $465, and then I got a little bit more shares of PayPal with the money left from the deposit. So I'm looking forward for tomorrow, where I'm gonna get $500 and I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna buy. There are a lot of good deals out there, including PayPal. That's what I've been buying week after week because it can't stop falling, and I'm liking these prices, and I'm just like happy that I can get to buy PayPal at $100 a share. One piece of good news is we finally opened up our Discord group. The link to join is in the description of this video and also as a pinned comment in the video. It's totally free to join. I haven't put a lot of thought on this group, but I want it to be a very close community that we help each other out to plan for early retirement. So I've created a few channels, including one channel for each of the holdings we have, and I plan to keep posting news as I see them. There is also a product feedback, so if you're using the retirement tracker, you can give any feedback, report bugs, and then the general channel where we just like chat about random things like the market, sentiment, and all those things. So let me know if you want to join. Say hi if you join, I'm there. Thales and Marlon are there as well, the co-founders of the Retirement Tracker. So I'm looking forward to connecting. Please send me a direct message. My direct message is open, and I can help you out to get started, send you a few getting started content videos that I watched that helped me start investing. As you might know, I do this part-time. I am a full-time software engineer, and I'm trying to invest my money in hopes that I will retire in 10 years. I'll keep you posted on my journey week after week. If you appreciate this transparency, make sure to subscribe and like the video, send this to all your friends, and let's make early retirement social. Bye-bye.